There's a forgotten world of history to find out there. Day 2 at Tyee Bay. Let's go. And now I'm finding the reference points in the old pictures, in the big panoramics, and trying to lay out in my mind what the site looked like and where things were. It's almost like haunting to do that. I found this rock right here. I'll show you, so you can see the one here. And the sea right beside it, there's the cordwood, and it leads up to the front of the building, the one that's right close to the beach. And then the other house in the background, which looks to be pretty much where the house is now. But even up here off the beach in the long grass is where it looks like they had some other houses. And just kind of, you can kind of see, I can almost see the outline of the old stern wheeler sitting there. It's like haunting, but it's super cool to be here. Right here, I found my first Tweety of the day. It's a 50 something. Day 2. Jordan found this live pistol bullet. It's a heavy caliber too. like 45 or something. Cool. The no-see-ums in here are just ridiculous. But found my first silver of the day, and it's a bigger one. It's a 1941 silver quarter. Oh, it looks like I scratched her up there. Sorry there, George the Sixth. There's a 1941 silver quarter. Sweet. Just found that quarter right here, and it's got another 93 signal, high signal right here, which sounds like another quarter. So let's see what it is. Not a quarter. It's the thing that sounds like a quarter. Copper pipe. Neat. I had a feeling something awesome was going to happen. I was just walking along here and I was picking up all these keys right on the surface, about 3 in a row. And I'm just beside the creek here. And right down in this hole, I have a very small silver coin. You know what these are? These are fishies. These are usually really hard to find. Never touched this before. First time touching it, sorry. It's pretty worn. I don't know if I'll get a date on it. Oh yeah, I will. I can see it. I think it's an 08. Maybe it's an 01. I think it's an 08. Yeah. There's Edward. There is Edward. I love Edward. Almost as much as I love Victoria. 1908 5-cent silver coin. The person who lost this could be in that picture. Wow. Mr. Sour over there. Yep. I got a fishy, now he's sad. He got one yesterday, but there's a westerly coming up, and so we're getting some pretty good gusts in the bay here. But I think I'm going to concentrate on this little point. Maybe go up in there, under that tree there. Looks kind of nice. Unfortunately, this big boom here is right, this big float is right on top of one of the spots here that we want to look at. Yeah, kind of. We might be able to get around it. Just found this religious medallion here. That's 2 of these on this site, so I don't know. These are usually Catholic, I think, but this one looking like it's aluminum, feeling like aluminum, but another religious medallion. Jordan found that little perfume bottle, I think. Anything embossed on it? I don't think so. Cool. So right between those pilings there, that's where a dock came in. An early one, because in that little stretch right here is where we found a whole bunch of evidence via large cents and early silver coins. So right down through here. But that's not in the old picture, so they probably put that in maybe in the 20s. And So I'm assuming originally the steamship would have stopped right there. I'm not super clear on when that other dock down the bay went in. It probably was in the 40s that they put that one in there. That came out down here near where that big maple snag is. I'm sure you can hear it's quite windy. The nice thing about the wind is that it has chased the bugs away. Just wanted to show you guys this up here, which is cool. I love this type of place. So up here, all along here, there's tons of nails. So there was probably little buildings up here, maybe little houses. The cool thing up here is being in this canopy, under this canopy of the maple trees. The forest is so open. It's beautiful. Look at these salmon berries. Wow. Stand by for some words of wisdom. Reds are good, but yellows are the best. Remember that. Oh, so prime. After working the beach for about 18 hours over the last 2 days, Jordan and I were pretty tired at this point, and it was just really windy, and we'd found a whole bunch of pennies over the last few hours, which we decided not to record. That evening, the wind came way up, and it was blowing 25 to 30 knots. You can see here in the video the froth coming off of the waves out in the strait beyond the point of Raza Island there. It's hard to see in the video, but those are about 2 to 3 foot waves, which are a bit too big for my boat. And through the night, those waves would come and smash on the side of the barge, waking us up periodically. Our plan was to hunt the beach or up into the woods on day 3, but the marine weather forecast told us that the next morning there would be a lull in the wind. So it's supposed to blow up here in a little bit, so we are going to make a quick exit out of here before we have the weather stop us. So day 3, no detecting for us here today, but day 1 and 2 were amazing. Stick around for a review of everything we found here. And goodbye from Redonda Bay. So it's 10 a.m. and we're back in Campbell River. Got the boat out of the water over on Quadra, came across on the ferry, and now we're at Jordan's house. And here's the board. Let's start over on Jordan's side. It's got pocket watch bits there, some sort of gauge, maybe. It says HEES on it. That's cool. Like a level or something. buckle, handle, those two lock cylinders gave Jordan a big scare. He thought they were $half because they were both kind of buried, round and buried in the mud, and then popped out and like crap. Found a GWG button. It's a chauffeur tag from, I think it's 37 or 30, 32, right? Or 31? 31, I think it was. And then 4 dimes. You got one which was the this one here. That's a barber. That's the barber from 1916. And then a wreath dime from, what did you say it was? 15? 14? 1914 wreath dime. And a little fish scale. Oh, fishy was 14. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good shape. 14. Got 4 large pennies. A bullet, which looks like they're like a 45 or something. Full cartridge, everything. How many pennies did he get? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 pennies there. Going on my side, the atomic disintegrator gun. This thing, if you look it up on eBay, is actually really rare. And they go for sale for like, I saw them between 500 and 700 bucks. This one is definitely not in any shape, but it's pretty cool. This little made in England horse or a donkey, a couple marbles there. This old pocket watch, which rang up like silver, and you can see the sides are gray underneath all the green, which is the oxidation from the insides of the pocket watch. It's all kind of still in there, and these little brass hinges on the bottom. See that right there? Kind of shiny. An old tag, I don't know, 51. Large cent. The silver, honkin' silver signet ring with the gold shield, which I just saw on the surface, which wasn't even a detected find. 2 quarters. The 1908 5-cent there, this guy here. 1910 dime, another kind of white dime, and another 40s dime there. It's the 2nd quarter. I got 2 neighbor's dogs barking in the background. 2 religious pendants, and I got 25 pennies there, and 2 more over there. It's a 27 total pennies. And here's the Lions registered trademark bottle I dug out of the side hill there with a couple with the lions on it from North Vancouver. So that's a cool bottle. I had that car, which you would have seen too, but I gave that away. Somebody at the camp, they were saying I really liked it, so that was a thank you for hosting us. Anyhow, that's the board. Last but not least, here's all the junk bits and pieces that we pulled out of the beach there. Take that to the metal recycling once I've gone through it one more time. Lots of lead. I'll take all the lead out and save that. But yeah, that's it. The rare time he didn't finger the camera. That's a wrap.